Hi everyone. These days you see on the YouTube a lot of the videos in which the YouTubers are telling how to be ahead or how to be successful than 99% of the people. That is why I wanted to dissect this trend given my neuroscience background. First, let me ask you one question. What does success mean to you? Think in your mind and then ask towards the end of this video yourself that whether these YouTubers are actually helping you or deep down damaging your brain, damaging your self-image, damaging your confidence, considering you an average, making you feel insignificant, insufficient with their narrow definition of success. But why my opinion matters? So I'm a neuroscientist with a PhD, and in the past I have worked at top organizations like Pfizer, and I have also taught at a university as a lecturer. In both of these jobs, I got a chance to interact with hundreds of people, majority of them young age but also different age groups. Now, up to some extent, it is okay if you are listening to some other people's experiences or their perspectives, but if you start doing it a lot and start taking it more serious, you start thinking that you are an average human being, you are not successful because you are not Warren Buffett or Bill Gates or Elon Musk. So bear with me in this video and I will explain how some of the widely watched content is damaging your brain subconsciously. So first point, 1% rich people are the only successful. Extremely narrow approach. Now, first thing they do is they destroy your self-image, self-worth, confidence by looking at you through their narrow, money-driven perspective. According to them, only people who have this lots of finances are the successful people in the world. Success and growth are subjective, personal and multidimensional. So framing the success solely as financial achievement fosters competition rather than collaboration, which is very important in this current hyper-connected world, and it undermines the community-focused goals and social well-being. So studies show that after a certain point, additional wealth has diminishing returns on happiness, emotional well-being, relationships, and personal meaning often matters most. So how does it affect the youth? The young minds may begin to equate their self-worth solely with financial success, ignoring other paths to meaningful lives. So are 1% only the successful? Absolutely not. Defining success only by wealth can lead people feeling like a failure. It is causing you anxiety, and in the long run, it can cause depression. Because you start ignoring your own achievements in life and unique abilities by constantly valuing yourself based on your financial status. Constantly measuring oneself against extreme financial benchmarks can create unnecessary stress, anxiety, or sense of inadequacy. Every person is successful who has strong relationships, who is raising a happy family, who is putting food on his table or providing for his or her family. Every person is successful who is contributing, no matter how small, to improve people's lives. That doctor, that teacher, that engineer, that construction worker, that KFC worker, that's delivery boy, that person who's surviving mental health crisis, and they all still keep going on. Every person is successful who is surviving in this current world. Second, classifying people as average. Another thing they do, they put you in their narrow classification. They immediately tell you straight away that you are an average. Many of them I even heard using literally this word, average, for their audience. Now what does it do to your mind? This poisons your mind that you are not good enough, downvalues you, damages your self-esteem and your confidence. You will automatically start thinking that you are mediocre, and you will keep watching these YouTubers because you don't want to be average and you want to escape from this situation. But since it has affected your subconscious, you won't be able to take any significant life-changing decisions. Now, why they labeled you as average? First, due to their very narrow vision of success. And second, to make you watch this video, because this video will have this otherworldly magic and instantly it will change you to extraordinary. But what they don't know is the average label can act as a self-fulfilling prophecy. When the individuals believe that they are only capable of average performance, they may set lower goals for themselves, be less likely to pursue challenging opportunities, lack motivation to improve or excel. And this is proven by the research. And on the other hand, it will give you this imposter syndrome. Even when you will achieve the success, you will feel that you don't deserve it or that it was just a luck. So this pressure to be more than average or the feeling of inadequacy can contribute to mental health crisis, because not all humans are same. First thing you have to always keep in your mind that you are not average. So you are surviving, you are providing, you are serving, you are improving, you are getting wiser, and you are getting healthy, and you are growing. Now, some of the guys on the YouTube will tell you, create an anti-vision of your life, that if I don't do what I'm doing, where I will be. And they tell you to worry about that a lot. And this is what I'm going to discuss, that why it's going to make things worse. First thing, if you keep worrying so much and take such a pessimistic approach to life, you won't be able to utilize your full potential. And it is scientifically proven. While some degree of negative visualization can be beneficial for better preparedness, which we already do, which humans already do, they know if they are doing something. So it's not something to waste your so much time and energy. So focusing exclusively, like they suggest, to sit down and write anti-vision on what to avoid in your life narrows your perspective and can lead to a restrictive mindset. This approach fails to capitalize on the power of positive goal setting and visioning, which are crucial for motivation and personal growth. Constantly dwelling on negative outcomes or worst case scenarios can increase anxiety and stress levels. This can be counterproductive, as excessive worry about the potential failures may actually hinder performance and decision making. By focusing only on what to avoid, you may overlook potential opportunities for growth and success. This narrow focus can limit creativity and innovation, which are often crucial for achieving significant accomplishments. Anti-vision strategies fail to provide a clear, positive direction for your life. Without a compelling vision of what you want to achieve, it becomes challenging to maintain the motivation and make meaningful progress. Constantly imagining negative outcomes may increase the likelihood of those outcomes occurring. Our thoughts and beliefs can significantly influence our actions and consequently our results. Instead of relying on anti-vision strategies, a more balanced and effective approach would include setting clear and positive goals, visualizing success and desired outcomes to increase motivation and clarity, developing action plans to achieve those goals, using minimal negative visualization to prepare for potential obstacles, and maintaining flexibility and adaptability in the face of challenges. So the fourth thing, they tell you that if you don't create order for your life, you will bring chaos to your life. I agree that routines and organization help manage time, reduce stress, and increase productivity. They can also help to be in fewer overwhelming situations. But if you cannot bring order, I think it's still alright, and you don't have to think that you are doing something bad. Here is why. So the order and chaos are very subjective terms. What look like chaos to one person may be comfortable and functional to another. People have different thresholds for structure. Rigid order does not suit everyone's personality or lifestyle. Second thing, life is naturally chaotic. Even with meticulous planning, external factors such as health crisis, unexpected events, or global issues can disrupt order. Trying to control everything can lead to frustration because life often defies rigid order. And the third thing, creativity often thrives in chaos. Chaos can fuel innovation, new perspectives, and spontaneous problem solving, which is the hallmark of human brain. A life too rigid, ordered can stifle joy, spontaneity, and adaptability. While creating order can reduce unnecessary chaos, life is complex and cannot always fully be controlled. True growth often lies in learning how to balance structure with adaptability, knowing when to plan and when to embrace the unexpected. 5. They promote contrarian thinking. So contrarian thinking means that thinking differently or opposite to how most of the people think. Instead of following common ideas or popular beliefs, contrarians challenge the status quo and look for new unconventional solutions or perspectives. Now until here it seems okay, and up to certain extent contrarian thinking is okay. But again, it does not mean one size fits all. People are different. Not everyone sees success as standing out or doing things differently. Some people value stability, teamwork, or social harmony over innovation or risk. Now I will tell you where the problem is. Constantly challenging norms or thinking against the majority can be mentally exhausting and isolating. Some people thrive in environments with shared goals and clear expectations rather than always going against the grain. Contrarian thinking works best in some fields like entrepreneurship or investing, but not all professions benefit from this mindset. Contrarian strategies often involve high risks and uncertainty, which may not suit everyone's comfort level or life situation. People with dependents, limited resources, or risk-aversive personalities may prefer safer, proven strategies. So being a contrarian can alienate individuals from their social circles. And this is extremely damaging for the mental health because there are thousands of studies published in very reputed journals linking the isolation to the mental health crisis. For example, anxiety, depression. World today is a very different world. In this world, you have to cultivate relationships. You have more options and opportunities to advance in whatever you are doing by making connections and collaborations. Opportunities are always looking for people who are great team players. 6. why I think monk mood does not work for everyone. So relying only on deep work and monk mood for success is impractical because it overlooks individual work styles, risks mental and emotional health, excludes professions requiring interaction, and narrowly defines success as productivity while ignoring creativity, adaptability, and social engagement. Ultimately, these strategies are unsustainable without balance, flexibility, and meaningful human connection. So now when they tell about the monk mood, they put overemphasis on productivity as success. Success includes not just efficiency and achievement, but also happiness, relationships, and personal meaning. 7. They say that most people do not make an effort to improve themselves. This is overgeneralization. It overlooks the individual circumstances, such as limited time, mental health struggles, systemic barriers, or cultural differences. People may be improving in ways not immediately visible. Many individuals engage in activities like education, skill development, fitness regimes, and personal development workshops, and external measures cannot capture internal progress. And this statement is debunked by the fact that actually many people are seeking improvements. That is why they have millions of views on their videos. 8th thing they tell you, to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. A person waking up early in the morning and going to work in the cold, in the heat, in the snow is not pushing himself out of the comfort zone. A person working at McDonald's or KFC or any grocery store all day standing, or a doctor spending 4 or 5 hours in one surgery or even sometimes more is not pushing himself out of the comfort zone. Now here is the problem. If I keep telling you that you are not pushing yourself out of the comfort zone, you are not doing enough, this will create anxiety, sense of not being enough or not doing enough, even though you are the person who's putting food on your table. This kind of talk is not useful for your mental health. Sustainable progress often comes from balancing comfort and challenges, not living perpetually out of the comfort zone. 9th, they tell you, seek opportunities for discomfort and push through it. The discomfort is not inherently valuable. Without clear directions or purpose, discomfort can lead to frustration rather than the growth. You will do it eventually. So go easy on yourself. Keep trying, and eventually you will get whatever you are trying for. You are making efforts. You are improving in ways other might not notice. So love yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. One step at a time. This life is once. Don't panic that, oh, everyone is successful and I'm not successful. Don't look at that perspective. That is false. What we see with our eyes is most of the time deceiving. So create your own goals. Keep working on that. Slowly, gradually, you will be there where you want to be. Take care of your brain. Take care of your health. That's the most important thing. Please like, subscribe, and share, and comment what do you think about it. Thank you. See you soon.